Welcome, my dear young friends, to the Bible Reflections at RMIT and also at Sunset Youth Ministry. My dear young friends, today is Friday, and the Friday morning we also gather together online to listen to the gospel. And from the gospel, we can withdraw some lections and some meanings from the gospel and bring that and then apply that into our own life. So, my dear young friends, the gospel today, we continue to listen to the gospel according to St. Luke, and today we will listen to the very first paragraph in chapter 16 in Luke Gospel. So, what is it about, and what is the meaning come from this message? So, my dear friends, please listen. The gospel according to St. Luke. Then Jesus also said to his disciples, a rich man had a steward who was reported to him for squandering his property. He summoned him and said, what is this I heard about you? Prepare a full account of your stewardship, because you can no longer be my steward. The steward said to him, what should I do now that my master is taking the position of steward away from me? I am not strong enough to dig, and I am ashamed to beg. I know what I shall do so that when I am removed from the stewardship, they may welcome me into their homes. He called in his master debtors one by one. To the first, he said, how much do you owe my master? He replied, 100 measures of olive oil. He said to him, here is your promissory note. Sit down and quickly write one for 50. Then to another he said, and you, how much do you owe? He replied, 100 cors of wheat. He said to him, here is your promissory note. Write one for 80. And the master commended that dishonored steward for acting prudently. My dear friends, the gospel of the Lord. Praise you, Lord Jesus Christ. My dear friends, the gospel today tells us a very funny and interesting story. This is we call the parable. The story tells us about something deeper, or something we can review in the meaning if we notice about that, in the deeper meaning of the parable. So what is about the parable in the Gospel of Luke 1 to tells us today? First thing first, we need to mention and also want to learn about the gospel today is the way, the way the owner said to his steward. Very at the very beginning of the gospel today. A rich man had a steward, and who was reported to him for squandering his property. Squandering his property. And the rich man, the owner, summoned his steward and said, what is this I hear about you? So, first thing first, the lessons we can withdraw, we can learn from today's gospel is, my dear friends, the steward has much has mismanaged, and perhaps through his incompetence, and the very small matters of this world. So there is no reason to trust in him in the lectures, matters of the next one. The lections and the first lesson we can withdraw learn from today's gospel is trust is earned and it is not assumed. Can I say it again? Trust is earned. It is not assumed. So, if we acting, saying something, and it try to gain the trust from the others, and the trust is there for us to gain that. If we lose the trust from the others, it's very hard and it's much more impossible to gain it, to earn it again. My dear friends, in our society, everything needs to build up on the foundation that is trust. Trust. And the gospel today emphasizes that important in our own life, in our society, and among us as those who follow Christ. The trust is very important. They can improve or develop a relationship with the others by trust, but also ruin or destroy a relationship with the others if we not trust the others or we lost their trust. So, my dear young friends, the gospel today highlight to us the very important lessons. Trust is earned. It is not assumed. Following the call of the gospel today, what we can do is we have to try our best through the way we say, through the way we do, to gain the trust from the others. And when we build up every relationship with the others, the trust is the first and the foundation of everything. The gospel today highlight that, my dear friends. Follow the gospel. Please build up every relationship or every relationship with the others in the trust with them. Thank you, my dear friends, and hopefully the message about the trust into the gospel can bring us something to reflect on, and also for me can bring up some direction to live our life. Earn the trust and do everything to let the people trust in us. Thank you, my friends, and have a nice day ahead, and also have a nice weekend. Thank you.